All of this is canon, by the way.
Tally is standing nearby, under one of the shelters that are right here on the dock.
Tally was an elf, right?
Half elf.
Or was that
Half
Danica? Half elf.
You actually
Hello.
don't
Okay,
know what the one who gave you the
I don't know what Danica was.
that Chewinga one, because she was in her winter gear.
Gotcha. Okay, we'll approach Tally. I'll give her a courtly bow as I approach, and
Him?
him. Oh, yeah, Danica's the her. Tally's the him. Yeah.
No, Tally's a hot Quarian.
Actually, technically, Tally doesn't have a gender. They are a they. My mistake.
Oh.
That's fine. I'll give the journal back to Tally and say, we are going to tell you now what we saw.
They open the journal and look and go, there's nothing written down.
We're going to tell you, so you may write it down.
It's totally worth your time. Trust me. Trust me.
In fact, come to the... What inn were we staying at, guys?
The only inn there is.
It's like buried treasures.
Buried
Great
treasure.
treasures.
Can
Yeah.
we meet at a tavern instead?
Sure, which one?
Your choice. I like 3 of the 5.
Which
Which
one
one?
don't you like?
You choose. I trust you guys.
Pick your favorite.
Let's go to the black bearded brother, because that's the one I remember.
Yeah, that's the only one I remember too. Let's go.
Tally goes, okay.
Somehow I knew that was gonna
Confusion.
happen.
It's got the most memorable name.
I don't
Why-
like that. I don't like that one.
Why are you upset about that one?
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Which one is more fine?
You chose. I told you. I'm not gonna make you choose and then change your choice to my choice if I made you choose. That'd
We
be very rude
want
of me.
you to tell us what the best place in town to eat is.
It's all different. Some people like the slop at Blackbearded Brothers. Let's go get some food.
It's like the tourist bar. Like, of all of them, that's the really touristy one. That's the one that the outsiders remember.
Yeah, it has
I don't care.
No, but I want to know where the locals go.
Well, they go to the 5 taverns.
We get to the black bearded brother.
Didn't hear you, James.
We get to the black bearded brother.
Yeah, and the barmaid comes up and says, "What are you having?" And Tally goes, "Just ice water for me, please."
I'll have a glass.
6 slops, please.
6.
Yes.
He doesn't eat.
I do not need any food.
One is for Tally, our guest.
Oh, that's a good point.
They're
I
right here.
feel like they
They're
won't
right.
want it. Tally, would
They're
you
right.
like some
I'll
slop?
eat it. If someone's buying, I'll eat it.
Valid. All right, I'll have a glass of wine.
All right, let's get out the prices. So, what did you order, Joanna?
6
Six
slop.
slop.
6 slop. All right. Food and drink prices 5
If it didn't contain like spit before, it sure does now.
I would like the red smash.
Oh yeah. All right.
No,
so
it was the Red Dragon Crush.
it'll cost
Red
you
Dragon Crush,
18
my bad.
copper pieces for the meal,
We
Okay.
open Limbo Mac's mouth.
and then
and
2 silver pieces for the wine.
I'm not
Damn.
covering your wine.
That's fine. I just need to figure out how math works.
It's
You should-
impossible to
You
know.
should just convert your gold down into some silver and copper to be ready.
No, just flex and drop the gold and be like, keep the change.
I'll drop a gold and be like, keep it.
The food comes, and you guys can tell Tally everything as you tell. They keep repeating in Elvish, who speaks Elvish?
I do.
I speak
The elf?
Sylvan.
That's close enough. You get some vagues of it. You get like interesting, fascinating, remarkable.
The other two that speak it.
Yeah, what does she say for us that can understand it?
That's what they said
Oh,
in Elvish.
oh,
Yeah, we
As
don't
we
know. It's
tell,
just-
we're talking. She's listening and just saying
Oh.
remarked things. Wow.
I see. I understand.
At
And,
the end, they
eventually-
thank you and
yeah.
say, "That was incredible. An awakened plesiosaurus at the bottom of Mare Dualdan."
Yes,
the kind
and
of-
I would ask that anyone you tell, you ask them also to respect George's domain. It is his home.
Well, yes and no.
There's
George
no,
was there
no-
before he was even awakened. It is truly his home.
Yes,
And
well,
it is
Probably
yes.
centuries before.
It is quite peaceful and very reasonable too. I even took a shot at it, and it still stopped when we began to reason with it.
No, yes.
has no intent.
Yes, no, I understand everything that you guys are saying.
So you'll do the honorable thing.
What do you mean by that?
You'll respect George's wishes if he makes any.
We're
He's
not
vowed
gonna,
not to attack you.
We're not going to do that.
Are you going to try and kill it and use its fat to make oil of some kind?
No, of course
Why
not.
would you even suggest that?
No,
That's
we're
what I'm
just,
trying to avoid with my commentary here.
No, we're just not going to hurt him.
Good. That's what we were trying to clear up.
I'll be right back. I got it. All right, we're back.
All right.
Will you at least talk to it?
I can try, but I don't really. I could, but I'd rather he just be left alone if that's what it sounds like he wants.
I mean, he didn't say one way or the other, and I worry that he might be lonely. He's the only smart.
I'll listen to what the fishermen say when they come back. I'll inform them of what's happening, and maybe we can work out some sort of line of communication with George. You
George.
called him?
That's
Yeah,
what he
called
called
himself.
himself.
But
Yeah.
still, I can't offer much, but Tally puts a scroll on the table and then a small pouch and says, "This is what I have to say thank you for this. I'm sorry I can't offer more, but what you brought is truly remarkable."
I'll pick up the scroll in the pouch and just say, "You're welcome."
So that is a spell scroll of animal friendship.
Don't need spells. We just talk to him.
Well, not all of them will be as awoken as George was.
It's going to be a lesson hard learned with the pack of wolves we encounter next.
Let's just get the awaken spell, guys. If we awaken every creature, there's no need to fight it.
You can awaken an asshole. I'm just saying. Not every creature's going to be nice like George.
Oh, a literal asshole, not a literal.
Not a literal asshole. An asshole wolf?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just. I will kill you.
Tally then,
Justin just
if
did.
you have nothing else, Tally excuses themselves and leaves the.
Before the slop comes.
Yeah.
Oh, as Tally's like getting up and leaving, I'm going to stand up and then like give the courtly thing and sit down till they leave.
That's what they do, and then they walk out.
Yeah.
Inside
And-
the small pouch is 5 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Sweet.
And
Would you
I'm
like
gonna-
me to hold on to that?
I will take a single gold piece and then throw the bag towards Lumac.
I am fine with
Putting
that.
it in the bank.
I like how
will-
that was discussed off of video, and now it's just a thing.
I will read the scroll and I will offer it. Would anybody like this magic scroll? Otherwise, I can keep it.
I have no need for magic. Unless you would like me to keep it safe.
Yeah, sure.
Can anyone use that scroll?
I believe
You know
so,
what?
yes.
Nocta, are you asking generally, or are you asking the group if anyone has the ability specifically?
I asked that question, actually.
And I was asking you that.
Okay.
You did say Nocta.
Oh, I was going to ask a different question first and then got sidetracked.
Valid.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't know what it needs, but I don't think any of us are...
No, I think scrolls main anyone can use it.
Is that how that
Just
works,
like
Justin?
in like Diablo.
I don't
Dungeon
fucking know.
Master?
Do you know what's happening?
I think it's like in Diablo.
Sibo's got it because Sibo was just like.
So if the spell is on your class's spell list, you can read the scroll and cast it without providing any components. Otherwise, the scroll is unintelligible.
Yeah.
It's a good thing we're bards.
Yeah, you guys can probably do it. I don't think I can because I'm not like a nature druid.
Well, as long as it's on your spell list, you're good.
I'm not a nature cleric, so I don't think I have access.
Like, it doesn't have to be a spell you know.
Yeah, the
No, it
bards
just needs to
can,
be on
the
the
bards
cleric
can
spell
cast it.
list.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm not a nature cleric. I don't know it at all. I can't access it.
Yeah.
Sibo's got it. It's good. Moving on.
I'll just slide it across the table to Nocta.
Okay, but isn't this exciting, everybody? Do you know what just happened? We just got given a pouch of money and magic words in trade for befriending a monster fish. This was our first real adventure. And we did it. I'm so proud of us. Who wants an extra slot?
I'm all right, thank you.
I'll wait to see how the first slop is.
You guys eat the slop is
Yeah.
To a non-refined palate, the slop is fine, and I would say only two of you have a refined palate here. You know who you are.
It is me.
He
While
technically
you guys
has
are here,
a
you
perfect
also
palate.
hear a rumor that in Tourmaline, Speaker Matthew has closed one of the town's lucrative gem mines. Apparently, a gang of kobolds crept into the mine and endangered some miners. Anyone who clears out the mine can expect to be well compensated.
Fucking kobolds.
Cobalt's in a mine.
What about Cora's?
Don't mind if we do.
Am I right?
Cool.
Yeah, am I right?
What about Cora's kid and those
Oh,
spooky teeth whatevers?
the
Chawingas.
Chawingas.
No, the
The tieflings that took Korra's kids.
With the
Oh,
black
that's the same
eyes
storyline. Yeah.
amulet thingies.
To the castle, the cargo way castle.
Yes.
one of them.
I kneel down next to Joanna. For reference, since we're looking for them now, that is what a tiefling looks like. There is a difference.
Like they look like a satyr.
They do, but big ones.
They look like
And-
big. They look like big ennuis. They look like big ennuis.
No, same
Normal,
size.
normal Anwins.
Roughly the same size as Ennui.
Hold on,
Anwi is a tiefling.
They look
Insist.
like
If you are to address me, that you use my title, Duke Ennui. It is. Thank you. I've been letting this slide for quite some time, but it is
Hold on.
really, truly disrespectful.
I mean,
You're a-
how would we know without you telling us that you were a duke?
You're a duke.
I wasn't paying attention.
You did not tell us
I don't
that
think
we
you told
should
us you were a
address you.
duke.
I do not remember this coming up.
I'm from
Sir.
noble birth. You guys know that.
would
Sir.
you
That doesn't
accept
mean you're a duke,
Milord?
milady.
My lady.
Okay, but hold on, wait a minute. So if you're a tiefling and they're a tiefling and you're the Duke of Tieflings, then why is this even a problem? Why don't we just go and you can just tell them to give the kid back?
Okay, Joanna,
Mm.
you're adorable. I love you. I want to protect you with my life. But anyway, sorry. That's not really how Duke's. He's the Duke Ennui is not the Duke of all Tieflings. Duke Ennui would be the Duke of where he is from.
Oh, like a king or something.
Less authority. Substantially less authority, actually.
I serve my father, but I look over specific lands.
That's the one.
Okay, so like a speaker then, kind of.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. But you don't know the other tieflings. You don't know the ones who took the kid away.
I mean, do you?
Here. Have I seen the ones that took?
Do you know
I may-
all of your kind?
I know other satyrs. Yeah.
I'm hoping to find others.
I do not know other Warforge.
You are hoping to find others. Other what? That is to you, Ennui. Duke Ennui.
Other tieflings, other people who may have. It's neither here nor there.
Oh,
For now,
friend, tell us what your goal is, so we can help you achieve it.
I'm gonna kind of like look around the whole tavern, like everywhere, like give it a really good like. Is there anyone here, Justin, that I might be suspicious of?
Just normal humanoids shedding off some layers of their heavy gear as they're drinking ale by the fire that roars. A brief solace from the cold and darkness that waits them outside. Next door, at the tavern nearby, there is singing and dancing, but this one is relatively quiet, empty, and lacking anyone who I would deem suspicious.
Yeah, that's what they thought in the 5th Harry Potter book. Oh.
I lost him again.
Oh.
Nope.
Yeah, that's what they thought in the 5th Harry Potter book, and then because they were in the quiet tavern, they got found out.
I'll settle a little, but I'll just say I do not wish to discuss it. This is the end of this topic.
When he closes the discussion, I'll kind of put a hand on the table and just tap it a couple times and be like, Why are you pushing our friend away? I'm sure he has no need of others when he has us.
Who are you referring to?
I'm
Just the
sorry.
table.
I wasn't. I'm Duke Ennui. I'm sorry. I guess you're kind of the first tiefling I've ever met. I haven't even really heard of them before, so I kind of just thought you were. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't mean to push you away. And if you're looking for others of your kind, I totally get that. And you don't have to tell us anything, but we will definitely help you because you offered George a fish, and I think that says everything about a person that I need to know.
I suspect the tieflings who took Cora's son, just from the story she told, black ice sounds like some sort of magic, mind-twisting thing, and perhaps very cultish. Do we know anything about the Frostmaiden? Do we know about her symbols? Does the black ice represent anything to her?
Nothing
Hey,
that
Justin,
speaks
what
to
do we
my
know about the
knowledge.
Frostmaiden?
What we know about the Frostmaiden.
You just know the legends that would exist for her. Let me see if I can pull that up.
Or do we know more?
They're like, oh yeah, and people who wear black ice necklaces are her fucking cult.
Why wasn't that in the handout?
Yeah. Just these giant monoliths of black ice that are just constantly like, serve her.
That's really quite obvious, yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
We really should have caught on to that sooner.
And people are just like, that's been going on for years. We just
Yeah.
Just ignore it. Yeah.
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 I use it as markers to get home when it gets dark. Like I just
Breadcrumbs.
You look for the dark piece of ice in the dark.
No, you listen for the servers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's
He
my
was
bad.
like, oh,
That's my
I'm getting
bad.
close to the obelisks. Right.
I thought it was just an ice elemental that was lost and was looking for surfing. Like it was like surfer.
All about that salt life, bro.
Bruh.
I'll go.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can let yourself out.
Yeah.
Shred a gnarly apex. I don't know what the fuck surfers do.
Hang
They
loose.
hang 10.
Came down, curled around like, wah!
Alright. You guys ready?
I
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
got this part of our conversation.
This is going to come from probably this is actually coming from Sabo, I'd wager. They would probably have the most knowledge of Auriel. Auriel, the Frostmaiden, is a fickle, vain, evil deity with a heart of ice who is venerated primarily out of fear. She remains untouched by any hint of true love, noble feeling, or honor. She enjoys toying with those who offend her, trapping them in snowstorms, and then driving them insane with tantalizing visions of warmth and the comforts of home before freezing them to death. Her beauty is cold and deadly, the flower of womanhood preserved forever in a slab of Arctic ice with sensibilities to match. The Rime is a new edition, as we said, 2 years since then. There is no sign. Most of her symbols is a white snowflake on a gray diamond, so not black shards of ice.
Just a hunch.
That was beautiful, Sabo.
The whole story, and then she's like, but yeah, nah, ice, nah. What you asked, definitely. That's not.
Very
okay.
on brand for Sabo
Yeah.
to be like the longest way around.
Yeah.
No.
No, I feel like I mean, for some reason in my head you like tell that story and like you don't address the black ice at all,
Yeah, sure.
and someone's
Definitely
like, so that's a no.
not. That's what I said. Yeah.
Okay.
I like that we are getting paid. That is nice. But I do think it would be wrong to leave Cora in the situation she's in.
Were any of us thinking of abandoning her?
I know we were all excited about the mine.
God was apparently.
Actually, if I could speak to this. Honestly, we know nothing of these people that came and took the sun away. We know nothing of these dark icicles. Would not it be wiser to explore and continue what we do? And if we pick up a lead, then follow it at the time. Because right now, we really have nothing to go on and nothing to head towards to get a lead.
I mean,
I agree
those
with
general.
Yep.
We know the general area where they could have gone. We can do investigation. We can ask around what people know. I don't think necessarily leaving it to fate is the best idea.
I would not call it fate. I would say simply that wandering aimlessly hoping to find something of worth is not nearly as effective as going where the money is and seeing if you find more along the way.
It would be
Wasn't thinking of aiming-
irresponsible to action on this without more information and perhaps better equipment. We need to understand what we would be going into, because to lose your
That's-
son is one thing, but
That's
then to
exactly
lose
what I
hope.
was. That's exactly what I was saying, though. Investigate further into it so we know what we're getting into. That's exactly
And we
what
will
I was
and we will do
saying.
that over time, my friend, but not actively, passively. That is what I think.
The best thing we can do, split the difference, talk to the speaker of the town, see what he knows from wandering out into the blizzards, and perhaps speak to the rescue party and see what they saw. Because was it not for that very reason that her son went out? And
Yes, I agree entirely. This is what I was thinking we should do.
and if there is no lead there, I say perhaps we try to help other towns before pouring all our resources into a goose chase.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Seems reasonable.
Let's take a break for YouTube.